Kris Boyd, Vikings cornerback, is just the latest player to vocalize his experience with the previous coaching staff. Which, sidebar, I'm pretty sure Kirk Cousins is the only one that's been PC about it, which I get. There's nothing to gain from talking shit, especially now. He's been very diplomatic about it. And if anyone has the right to talk shit, it's Kirk Cousins. Kris Boyd, however, letting it all out on the All Things Covered podcast hosted by Brian McFadden and fellow Vikings teammate Patrick Peterson. He said, quote, and actually, I want to put music in the background for this because it's so fucking hilarious. He said, quote, with the last staff, they were like, whatever they were dealing with or were scared of, I don't know. They would walk around with their assholes like tight. They would always be strict about everything. Like anytime you messed up, it's like the world ended. O'Connell and them, they way more chill, way more relaxed. Whatever we got to get fixed, we're going to fix it. We're going to keep rolling. We're going to bounce back and figure it out. They've changed the whole vibe. Everybody's way more relaxed. Now, on one hand, you could say, well, if you want to talk about mistakes, it makes sense because last year's defense was such a disaster. And Kris Boyd, who are you to talk as best case the fifth or sixth man on the depth chart? However, this is not a one-off. We have other players, big name players that have spoken out since his firing. Brian O'Neill, Eric Kendricks, Adam Thielen. Kris Boyd isn't saying anything different than the other players have said. And what I find so remarkable is that what the players have said or are saying right now, it was evident in real time. I was saying this shit for 3 years as someone on the outside looking in. I wasn't even in the locker room. I called that shit out. And when you think about the head coaches that have been fired that accomplished more, this dude, Mike Zimmer, got away with this shit for 8 years. The head coach that got fired for accomplishing way more. Doug Peterson in Philadelphia, Super Bowl champion. Mike McCarthy in Green Bay, Super Bowl champion. Ron Rivera in Carolina, Super Bowl appearance. Dan Quinn in Atlanta, Super Bowl appearance. This league is about producing results, and he got away with this for 8 years. The stubbornness, the arrogance, the fake tough guy attitude that ended up resulting in the team's cowardice on the field in big games, regular season or playoffs. I mentioned it in real time. I'm just a loudmouth YouTuber that never played football, and I'm just doing it for views. The players, they come out since he was fired, says the same shit, and oh my God, this is remarkable, amazing, never saw this coming. But that's in the past now. We have a head coach, Kevin O'Connell, who everything I've seen so far, hell, I want to work for him. And sometimes when I record these things, I get on a roll and after the fact, I'm like, man, I forgot to mention this. I should have mentioned that. In the last video, I brought up Mike Tice and how I loved watching him coach despite the average records because not only the circumstances he was up against, but also I forgot to mention he was fun. Mike Tice coaching this team was fun. Kevin O'Connell hasn't even coached a game yet with this team. This team is so much more fun and likable compared to last year. I'm so happy with the direction that this team is going in. My God, it's going to be a party. Next video is tomorrow. We'll see you then.